What's up, guys? Daniel Elias fishing here. Today I am back out on the lake. I just caught this one as the sun was coming up. I hadn't even got the camera going yet, but it's a pretty thick one, man. Still got that big old belly on him. So I'm gonna let him go. Pretty awesome. But we're gonna see what happens today. I mean, I think we're gonna be faced with some post-spawn conditions here. Really undecided on what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure it out. I might throw a frog a little bit, maybe, or a topwater. Maybe try some flipping. The slobber knocker bite might be all right if I move up the river. Might throw a crankbait. We'll see. But it's gonna be a beautiful day for a little bit before it gets hot and the craziness hits. But thanks for tuning in, liking and subscribing. Leave those comments, guys. I appreciate all of you, and hopefully I can catch some more just like that one. Wow. That sucks. I had them too. Missed that one. Jeez. Little guy. Jeez. Barely hooked too. Alright. So, got a little one. It's good. Caught a fish. What you haven't seen is hours of not getting a bite, which has been brutal. So, the main lake was not great. I tried to fish shallow for quite some time. I didn't go deep in the main lake. I'm still fishing shallow, but I saw the water was coming up and it was really high. And I wanted to come up in the river and see, if it's raising, obviously they're bringing some current in. So with a little bit of water flow, usually triggers a fish to bite up here. So just want to check it out. So I just got up here and I'm going to poke around a little bit and hopefully I can find something. But a fish is a good sign, even if it's a little one. All right, guys. So I'm cruising up through the river and the current just stopped. And when it did, the water got kind of clear. And I see a bedfish up here. I have none of my bed fishing stuff whatsoever. So I just picked up a drop shot rod. And all I had in my boat, David left some little chartreuse swim bait. I don't even know what it is, but it's bright and I can see it. And I'm gonna see if I can catch this fish. Out of that tree. So guys, I'm trying to keep this fish away from that tree. back down. All right, bedfish. Woo, in the river. On David's Baits. Thanks, Doc. So finally got another one. It's a good one. Cool looking fish.
Let him go, Daniel. Let him go. Let him go. Damn it, he came on. Shoot.
Wow. About a 6-pounder probably. Jeez. Tried to let him go to get up and get around that tree. I fished for that fish for a long time. I could only get it to bite on a drop shot, and I was hoping he goes left when I hook him, because that's probably the only way I'm getting him out. Of course, the fish went right around the tree, and I tried to let some pressure up off of him so he wouldn't pull off, but he pulled off, and then I got hung up and broke off, so add insult to injury. But there's another one up there that's bigger, so I'm gonna re-rig and see what happens. That sucked though.
Go. Oh, that's a giant. And he wove a blanket in there. Stay on. No. Holy cow.
Oh. Wow, he took me all around the tree. And look at the size of that one. And look at where he's hooked. Oh my gosh. Just barely. Oh, it's in him pretty good, which is why he stayed on, but look at that fish. Yeah. Ooh, I'm about to hit. All right, so guys, here's the lesson on a fish like that, okay? I hooked the male the first time, and he took me around the tree, and I lost him. If you hook a fish around a tree, okay, the most important thing, I'm gonna let him go. The most important thing is to be patient, okay? Give the fish line, because there's no way, I mean, listen, 8-pound trilene is strong, but there's no way that I'm gonna be able to get that fish and horse him out of that tree on 8-pound test. It's never gonna happen. So the best thing to do is really just feed it line and try to, trace your line around the tree. So I went around the big branch, then it was wedged in between two limbs. I had to stick my rod in there and get it. Then he went under another limb, back into it. I think I took him out of 4 limbs, maybe 5, but he stayed on. So pretty amazing. You got to get kind of lucky. He was hooked right in the edge of the lip, but the hook was in there really good. So, that's why I use sharp hooks. But those Berkeley Fusions are legit. But hopefully you can take away something from that. It's a pretty awesome fish. Sorry I lost the male. He didn't come back. It was just the female, but she got pretty aggressive when he took off. So maybe I can find another one. We'll see. Side at least. Woo-wee. And he wanted to hit that the whole time, and all of a sudden out of nowhere just destroyed it. This is the little one. There's actually 3 in there. This is the small male that was by himself. There's another male that's with a big female. I've just kind of been throwing at all of them actually. Come on. Got him. All right. It's hooked good. There he is. So that's the little guy. I want to get that big female. Well, the other male's a pretty good one too, but thank you. Got the other male. Strong little booger. Oh, holy cow. Don't you get my talons. Stay out of those. Oh, that female's following him. Golly. I kind of just, I could literally touch that female right now. I kind of want to. I'm going to drop this bait down. Maybe she'll eat it while this one's dangling. No, she left. Anyways, there's the other male. So I'm going to hurry up, get back in there, and see if I can get that female. But there's the male. Thanks, dude. Swim the other way for a minute. All right, let me fill you in on these fish. So I caught both males. Obviously a lot smaller than the female that was paired up with one of those males, but when I let them go, man, they're kind of moving around real fast, those males are, and like they're super skittish because obviously I just caught them, and they're freaking that female out. So she's coming up, but not as often, and she's back up there now. Maybe she'll be there in a second, but that's the risk you run when you stick the males first. Sometimes that works and it gets the female fired up. A lot of times it does the opposite, as it did in this case, and it freaks them out and you can't get them to bite. But more importantly, I want to tell you what's going on. It's about June, very, very end of May, and I'm catching bedfish. So what happens at this lake is you have the main body of water that is always going to warm up, just like a normal lake. It's in the upper 70s there. But up here in the river, where they're letting water out of the lake above it, that water's flowing in and it's really, really cold. So like right here, it's only 61 degrees. So you've still got fish spawning, and I see that female sitting there, man. That's gonna drive me nuts. Maybe I can catch it sitting down. But you still got fish spawning up here super late into the year. So kind of cool. It's a good opportunity. And man, it's about 104 degrees out and my knees are burning on the deck of the boat. That's how hot it is. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Had an awesome time out here. It's getting a little crazy. It's about lunchtime and the flotilla has definitely shown up. It's not windy. This is just like in a washing machine in here. But gonna turn in for the day. Had a good time. I mean, obviously I think these fish in the main lake are still kind of well, I think they're kind of done with the post spawn. I think they're starting to get into that summer pattern, but they're still spawning in the river. So that's gonna be post spawn by the time this video posts. But guys, thanks again for tuning in and watching, liking, subscribing. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one.